Hey everybody, this is Gabriel Miguel from Anastasia USA, and this is Ringing Cedars Weekly News Episode 2. So, this week I have some pretty exciting developments. I will probably maybe be on a break next week as I'm moving, so you may see the setting here change the next time around. So just want to make you aware of that. Maybe a break next week, maybe not. I'll try to make it happen. Anyways, I'm going to pull up my phone here for some notes. I've got some very exciting developments to share with you guys. Airplane mode, no radiation for me right now. One thing we did is I launched the new version of the homepage for the website. So now we have a much more user-friendly, action-oriented homepage for people discovering. Like if you search Ringing Cedars USA, we're the second result. If you search Kins Domains USA, we're like the second result. I'm working on improving our search engine rankings just for the general Ringing Cedars stuff, so that way when people who are reading the books in English are looking for a community online, they can find us and get involved, right? That's kind of the whole point of this. So the website has been redesigned and it's much better, much more user-friendly. You can probably share it with your friends and it'll be like a really easy way for people to see what we're doing and get involved and stuff. So I wanted to announce that, kind of showing the future of everything. AnastasiaUSA.land is the website. So that's a quick thing. The member community that I mentioned in the last video is still under development. So don't worry, we're still making that happen. And when that's launched, there will be an announcement about that for sure. Everyone will know. So that'll be good. The next thing I want to tell you, and this is incredibly exciting, is we will be forming a nonprofit, a 501c3 nonprofit. Most likely we'll have what is called fiscal sponsorship, where another organization is lending us their 501c3 tax-exempt status, and we can begin raising funds and taking donations that are tax-exempt. So that'll allow us to start operating in a way that is more impactful than what we've been able to do in the past. We'll be able to raise funds in a legitimate way. We'll be able to finance our different operations like events, in-person events, online events, creating content about Kins domains, building the Ringing Cedars community, advertisements on Facebook and Instagram to get people involved in the Facebook group, to get people to the website, for the Kins domain directory, everything like that. The goal is to reach every Ringing Cedars reader who speaks English, who is on the internet. So we can begin funding things like that. We can begin hiring people for design and writing proposals to landowners. We have a pretty big network of potential landowners that I've personally I've already spoken with a bunch, and we have a lot more. So people who want to finance and fund the Kins domain movement in the United States and Canada and perhaps elsewhere. So we can begin to engage these people in a meaningful way and accept donations and do lots of charitable activity. So we'll be, perhaps to my knowledge, the first and only Ringing Cedars nonprofit in North America. That's what we're working on. And I want to announce that to you guys. So as soon as that's finalized, I'm not exactly sure what the timeline is, but we have a very, very, very good team of people who will be running this nonprofit alongside myself. And so I want you guys to know that serious things are planned and we will be moving things forward in a very good way. We have a very solid team with diverse skill sets, and I feel really, really hopeful about what we're going to do and what we're planning. So that's a pretty big announcement. As soon as we actually have that, we're in the process of looking at different organizations who can help us get this 501c3 status here. Pretty sure it's going to happen. As soon as it happens, I'll let everybody know. So you can donate to, not exactly sure what we're going to call it yet, but you'll be able to donate to our nonprofit, and we'll be able to fund the Kins domain movement, and you'll have tax-exempt donations. So another big piece of news there. And what's the last thing I want to do? This is a smaller thing, but it's meaningful. Our Ringing Cedars North America Facebook group just hit 900 members yesterday, and now it's probably at like 905. So the group has a lot of activity. If you want to discuss things with other Ringing Cedars readers, join the group because it's quite active, and we're definitely going to be scaling the amount of people in that group pretty soon. So more people will be joining, so stay tuned there. If you guys have any questions or suggestions of what you might like to see here, I would love to get your feedback. The entire point of me doing this is to make this as useful to every Ringing Cedars community member as possible. So I want to make sure I'm bringing you guys everything that you want. So if you have any comments, suggestions, please let me know. One more announcement. I wanted to mention that our weekly calls with the group, we have a weekly call that we do over Zoom where anyone in the Ringing Cedars community can just join in. It's a way of discussing ideas with others, getting to meet others. A lot of really great ideas and connections have been made on these calls. We do this weekly, but we'll be switching to a bi-weekly schedule. So twice a month, there's going to be a link that's posted in the Facebook group. It's a Zoom link. It'll be the same Zoom link every week. You can forward this to your friends, whoever, and you can join. You can join and discuss with other Ringing Cedars readers every week. So I wanted to announce this switch from the weekly schedule to the bi-weekly schedule. It allows us, the kind of internal Anastasia USA team, to meet separately from the general meetings, and it'll allow us to move forward with the things that we're working on and also give a really good dedicated space to everyone who's trying to speak and meet each other and exchange ideas in the general group kind of format setting. So that's the last thing I wanted to share. And with that, I'll conclude this episode. If you like what you see here, if you're getting value from our content, if you want to help support the things that we're working on, I invite you to go to the website and click on the support button on the top of the page. There's a donation box there. Any donations would be appreciated. It all goes back into funding the Kins domain movement in America. I've been doing a lot for a long time, and really trying to do more. And another goal down the line with the nonprofit is to make everything transparent. So once we actually start receiving, significant amounts of money, the goal is to put our financials out there so that people can see where the money is being spent. It's all about transparency. I want you guys to trust us with what you are trusting us with, and it's reciprocal, and we're really just trying to do the best work we can. So I appreciate all of you. Many blessings, and catch us next week.